Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakodash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four corners of the earth who are pushing and teaching His word in truth and in sincerity. Alright, man, I'm going to just kick it off from Job 36:10, and it says, he openeth also their ear to discipline, and commandeth that they return from iniquity. All right, so this is a commandment from Yahweh by Shmi Yahushai, is that we return from iniquity. All right, and let's get this word for iniquity. It says trouble, wickedness, and sorrow, idolatry, trouble of iniquity. All right, and then if you go into the Strong's definition, it says from an unused root, perhaps, um, meaning properly to pant, to exert oneself, usually in vain, to come to naught, strictly nothingness, also trouble, vanity, wickedness, specifically an idol, affliction, evil, false idol. All right. So the Lord has commanded us to to return from iniquity and back to Him. All right, to seek after His ways. All right, and we are in the position that we are in because we didn't we did not return from our from our iniquity, so therefore He put all these curses upon us. All right. It says in verse 11, if they obey and serve Him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. Look, see. But that's not what we currently have. That's something that's going to come in the kingdom. All right. Okay, when Yahushua comes back and redeems the elect and gives the elect power, and the elect be joint heirs with Yahushua, and then the kingdom be established, and the 2/3 of Israel that died on this side are going to be reborn through the seed of the elect and the kingdom. All right, and then are we going to spend our days in prosperity and our years in pleasures? All right, but at this point in time, man, we are currently in the land of our enemies. All right, this is the time of our punishment. This is verse 12. It says, but if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge, which is what our people, have been going through. All right, man, our people have been dying by the modern day swords, which is the gun. Okay, our people are still being shot down by these police. All right, hey man, our people are going through it, man. Because why? Because we obeyed not, man. But hey, but that's why we constantly say, hey, look, hey, gotta come to this truth now. If you have even a small piece of understanding inside of you, hey, you need to cleave unto that and hold tight onto that, and pray that it grows. And pray that you grow with that, man. All right. 1 second, Hakeem. All right, I'm gonna jump to the next scripture that I got, man. Jumping into the book of Isaiah, the first chapter. This is Isaiah 1. I'll start at verse 1. And it says, the vision of Isaiah the son of Amoz, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh hath spoken. I I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. It says the ox the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. All right, and our people, don't take anything serious until death is at their doorstep. Basically until they have no other choice left. All right, so they put the Lord last, man. So hey, so these are going to be the 2/3 that are going to die in the near future. They're going to be the ones who die without knowledge, and then just to prove that 2/3 are going to die, man. What is that? Zechariah 13:8, I believe. Yep. This is Zechariah 13:8, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the lands, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, uh, Yahweh is my power." So there you go. So the 2/3 aren't going to call upon the name of Yahweh. All right. They're going to call upon that false ass name. Which is their iniquity, man. They call upon Jesus Christ when that's not his name. It's back in Isaiah 1:4, and it says us, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evil doers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Look, see, so that's the reason that we are in the position that we are. It's because we provoked the Lord unto anger. It says, "Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises, and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment." It says, "Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence." If you look over in the land of Israel, and Jerusalem, hey, there are strangers dwelling there, okay? Because those aren't the people, those aren't the, the native people of those lands. It says, "It is desolate as overthrown by strangers." All right. So this is the knowledge that our people, need to wake up to, for hope to get that salvation. Because if they don't, man, then therefore, bro, you're not gonna know who your enemy is, and if you don't know who your who your enemy is at these times to come, bro, it's gonna be just a wrap for you, man. All right. But truly, many people have not chosen this knowledge. All right. So therefore, man, you're gonna eat the fruit of your own way. Tells you that in Proverbs, the first chapter. I'm gonna just get to the point. Proverbs 1:29. It says, "For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh, they would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof." All right. "Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices." So there you go, man. So you people are, it's just like it says in the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 7. You are going to reap what you sow. All right. And if you're sowing to BS around, and not take anything serious, man, then the Lord's not gonna take anything. You know, then the Lord's the then the Lord isn't gonna take your cries and your prayers seriously. All right. It says, "For the turning away of a simple shall slay them, and prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil." Look, see. But those who hearken and take heed to this word and do it, hey, they shall be safe. Going back into this Isaiah 1, I'm gonna jump down to verse 20. Actually, I'll verse 19, and it says, "If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of Yahweh hath spoken it." See? And you people reject knowledge, man. So can you imagine, how people question things now, like, why are things this way, man? Why is it this way? People's lives are filled with a bunch of questions because there's a lot of confusion here on the earth. But things are being made clear by the way of the prophets, because the Lord has, set up men to speak His word. So that's what we are doing. But as we got up in Isaiah, the first chapter, verse 2 through what is 7, the whole head is sick, man. So our people are prideful as hell. Don't don't want to listen to anybody. All right. So therefore, they go their whole lives not knowing why they were treated like shit, or why they always felt like they were rejected. And then they're gonna die that way, man. You're gonna die not having any answers. All right, man. So if you get shot, man, you're bleeding out. Hey, bro, you don't know nothing, man. And that's that. Hey, shit, bro, that's a harsh way to go, man. All right. That's why that it says in the scriptures. The Lord said, He said, "My people have gone rough ways." To turn from the Lord, man, you're turning to death and away from life. All right. Jump to Romans 2:8. It says, "But unto them," actually, I'll start up a little bit. I'll start at verse 5. It says, But after thy hardness and impenitent heart treasurest up unto thyself wrath against the day of wrath, and revelation of the righteous judgment of the Most High, who will render to every man according to his deeds." Look, see, so according to your works. "To them who by patient continuance in well doing seek for glory and honor and immortality, eternal life. But unto them that are contentious," look at that word for contentious. It says out of, from, by, away from. All right. So unto them that are away from, the patient continuance and well doing. All right, because 2/3 of our people are out of that form, man. They are not of that. They are away from that. It says, "But unto them that are contentious and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteousness, indignation, and wrath, tribulation, and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil, of a Jew first, and also of a Gentile. But glory, honor, and peace to every man that worketh good, to the Jew first, and also to the Gentile. For there is no respect of persons with the Most High. See? So there you go, man. For there's no respect of persons, man. So the Lord isn't gonna get, and that's where people are mistaken about the Lord, is that they think that the Lord is gonna care about them when they are going through some type of hell. But hey, but you, but you slapped away his hand, man. You practically spat in his face. People don't take nothing seriously, man. Looks when people hear the word of the Lord being spoken, it's like, oh yeah, and, it's just another group, oh yeah, nah, man, no, uh, don't come at me with that BS, man. Nah, bro, don't come at me with that. It's wild, man. People don't take the Lord seriously, man. But in due time, hey, you will, you know, whether it be too late or not. This is Hosea 4 and verse 6. And it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on iniquity. See, man, our people set their hearts on that shit, man. And it says, and there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. For they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to Yahweh. See? Amen. Hey, you can go ahead and take the scriptures as lightly as you want, but these words stand firm and stand true, for these are the true words, man. But you people only take heed to other men of the world who speak unto you comforting bullshit. But this is what you need to hear, man. This is what our people need to hear. All right, man. This it says in Isaiah 58:1 to tell my people, or to show my people their transgressions, and so this is how we do it, by pulling out the scriptures, here a little and there a little, and line upon line, man. Here a little, there a little, man. We jump throughout the scriptures, Old Testament and New, that the law, to prove to them that the law is not done away with, and the Lord is not going to take heed to sinners, but the Lord hated sinners. Even though your Christian pastors say that the Lord don't hate sinners, he hates the sin. See what the book says, man. See what the book says. It's Sirach 12 and 6. And it says, for the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So you people do evil now and think that you're good, man. You think that you're favored by the Lord. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. But the Lord, he knows how to preserve. He knows how to preserve you for the right time. He knows how to reserve you for the day of wrath, because the days of wrath are coming, man. The days of all out hell. And so, since that y'all think that you're good, I've been doing this shit a long time, man. I'm good. But hey, them days of hell break loose, and it is to consume you. But in those days, man, you're gonna call and you're gonna pray and pray and pray, and he's not gonna answer you. The scriptures say it's so. The scriptures say it's so. That's why that it says that it says all who say unto me, Lord, Lord, shall not enter into the kingdom, but those who have done the will of my Father. This is Second Ezra 9 and verse 20. Actually, I'll start at verse 18. It says, "And now, when I prepared the world which was not yet made, even for them to dwell in, that now live, no man spake against me. For then everyone obeyed. But now the manners of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed, and by a law which is unsearchable rid themselves. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of a cluster, and a grape, or it says, and a plant of a great people." Look, see? So the Lord has kept the grape of the cluster. Just like how he deals with very few. Okay, the Lord has always dealt with the few. Alright? Just like back in the days of Noah. He saved 8 people on the face of the earth. That's one grape of a cluster, man. Watch, if you look up a cluster of grapes. It's not what you typically see, like these little small ones, man, but this is a real cluster right here, man. This is a cluster right here. This is what it actually looks like. Alright? They are big as hell, man. Alright? Kept one grape of a cluster, man. And so that's the elect. Okay, the elect and the 1/3. It says, "I saw it and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people." It says, "Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept for my plant," or it says, "and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect." See? Y'all are gonna die and perish because you were born in vain. You were born in vain, man. Let's get that definition for the word vain. It says, "Having or showing an excessively high opinion of one's appearance, abilities, or worth," man. See, so you people think that you have some kind of high worth, man, when really we ain't shit, man. Just a puny, weak human in flesh. In weak flesh, man. Paper hurts us. Plastic hurts us, man. But yet our people just think, oh, I'm the shit. I'm this. I'm that. It says, the second definition says, "producing no result. Useless." Useless, man. It says, so really, man, so the scripture is saying that the multitude, okay, the masses of the people, are useless. You are useless, man. It says, "Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept." See, because that's who the Lord cares about. People getting all offended. So let's see who the Lord truly cares about. This is from the book of this is from Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, "They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect." Let's get that word for elect. It says choose. Choose someone. Okay, it's obviously like talking about to elect someone. It says of a person chosen or singled out. The favored, it says, man. So a similar, so like a similar saying to elect is the favored. the elite, the chosen right here, man. It says the chosen. So the Lord has care for his grape of the entire cluster, his plant of the whole, of the whole, field, man. All right. So with that being said, man, that's basically it. I hope that this was edifying, and until the next time, I'm gonna say shalom.